Hey everyone, this is Kat from Whisper AI, and today I'm going to do a quick setup of a voice agent in the new Trillet.AI voice AI platform software. Trillet.AI are an Australian business, and they've set up a voice AI platform that allows you to set up your voice agents and automatically set up the automations that you would normally have to do in make.com or N8N. So I'm actually going to have a quick go at this today because I've not used it before. There's a few benefits through going through Trillet AI, especially if you have issues with setting up regulatory bundles and such for your clients. Trillet AI actually goes through TPG, and they give you a bonus of 10 numbers up front when you sign up. And also, it's much easier to get a new number allocated through you because they do that on your behalf. So we'll just have a look at that and go from there. Okay, so we're just going to go over to the Trillet page now. There should be a link under this video that if you're interested in, you can go ahead and sign up with them, and they do actually offer a 7-day free trial here, so you can actually trial it for yourself, see if it is as easy as what we expect it to be, if you think it's going to be a good game changer for your business, or if you're actually interested in setting these up for yourself and not having to use an agency like mine to do it for you. There's a few things I'm going to be looking for. I'm an avid user of Avapi AI, and I've used retail before, so I know there's certain things I'll be looking for in this setup to give me the confidence that it's going to have what I need in this platform, just around the regulatory stuff and also the sort of good structure within a voice agent, will continue to keep doing what you want it to do long term. You can read for yourself what the features are here. And there's actually a bunch of information on their page, which is great. Tells you everything that's included in the different packages. There's definitely a 7-day free trial when you sign up. They show the features that are included in each of their plans above. So that's the studio one, that's the agency one. So clearly, if you're building this for yourself or you just have a small number of clients, you'd probably prefer to get the studio one. But if you're a dedicated voice AI builder and you want a few different options, this is probably something you might like to have a look at. So in the both studio and agency, you get the white label, custom branding, and then you get the extra custom domains, emails, etc. from the agency version. Phone numbers included. Studio, you get 3. For the agency one, you get 10. Included minutes per month, obviously 100, 300 for the agency model. Additional phone numbers are only $5 a month. I want to warn you, these dollar amounts are actually in US dollars. So they're not Australian dollars, even though it's an Australian company. Most of their clientele at the moment is overseas. So to expect that. But yeah, so for mobile numbers here, it's $5 a month. I know in Leo it's $6.50, I believe. So not that much of a difference, but it does make a difference, especially if you're buying a lot of them. The additional minutes, what they offer, the included ones are at 9 cents a minute. I know that one of my agents at the moment is set up to be 14 cents per minute, so that could be a good saving. There's sub-accounts included, unlimited if you get the agency account. Very handy if you're setting it up for multiple clients. And then if you want additional sub-accounts, you go to the studio model, you can expand and $15 per account past your 3 that's included. But then also you get the agency model, you actually get all additional sub-accounts included, no extra cost there, which is pretty fantastic. You get the client management dashboard. That's where you can get all your logs and your call recordings. I believe we'll have a better look at that once I get into it. They offer email support, which we don't get a lot of from the other platforms. And then there's school community access if you want to upskill, know how to do it if you're just getting into this straight away. And they've got a dedicated Slack support channel for the agency clients. So, they're the industries they currently serve. So instant AI agent creation, website scraping for setup, built-in CRM connectors, post-call email summaries, post-call SMS notifications, SMS booking link delivery, custom FAQ answers, lead conversion, native Meta FB, Facebook lead form integration, outbound call campaigns, number masking. We can basically read all that yourself. I don't need to keep reading it out for you, and they've got their messaging channels, which is your WhatsApp, Facebook, two-way SMS, your integrations, API access, native calendar integration, Stripe billing integration, and then your PBX and MCP servers. They have their GDPR and HIPAA compliance availabilities also. And then they go on to common questions about white labeling, platform, and pricing. So just one that might be of interest to you. How is Trillet different from retail or VAPI? Well, it's an operating system for agencies. It's a complete ecosystem with everything you need to deliver outcomes to clients beyond the voice AI. It includes contract templates, templated emails, client onboarding workflows, and all the solutions an agency needs to run and scale their business. It's not just a tool, it's the entire infrastructure for running a successful agency. Yeah, so let us just have a look. Yeah, I don't really need to read any more of that. I'm just curious about this. AI automation agencies choose Trillet because we give them everything to deliver outcomes, not just build voice AI. You get proven playbooks, contract templates, client onboarding workflows, and a complete system for predictable client results. Everything is pre-built, so you can focus on winning clients and scaling your business, not figuring out how to make things work. That always sounds good. All right, so I will go ahead and sign up in the background, and I will be back to see what it actually does. Okay, so I have signed in. It's a fairly straightforward process, and you can actually link your website to it for your company information. So you're typing all of that in. And the other thing is make sure you've got your phone handy, because it will actually send you a number to verify when you first sign up. Once I've done that, I've come to this page here that has select the voice for your AI agent. Now, as I said, this is an Australian company. The reason I'm interested in this is I'm Australian. I build for Australian small to medium businesses. And so it's very important to me that we have Australian voice agents that we can link up to the phone lines. One of my favorites at the moment are, so I've got two favorites. They're both from 11 Labs. So there's two really good Australian female voices on there that I absolutely love and use for most of my builds. Okay, so I think for now we will go with eucalyptus. So next. So this is just when you sign up after your 7 days free trial. Sorry, 7 days free trial. After your 7 days free trial, if it's not something that you want, you can opt out. If it is something that you want, then you have to choose your plan. So it's $29 US a month, or you get the yearly discount, which is $24 a month US dollars. So this is going to require payment information. So just one moment. Okay, so that has connected, and we're now in the Trillet.AI homepage. It's setting up my AI agent, initializing my AI receptionist configuration. We'll just wait for that to do that. I'm not quite sure why I haven't asked it to configure me an agent yet, but we shall see. Maybe I will come back to you guys when this is actually finished. It looks like it might take a while. Okay, So now, as you can see, it's saying that my AI agent is ready to take calls. I don't believe they've done onboarding materials for this yet, but I'm assuming that just means that your numbers have been given to you and you are ready to start. But they're saying test your agent, so let's see what happens. I see. So yeah, this basically is just setting up an agent for your business. Sorry, I'm going to end the call. So I think basically what this does is it connects straight to your website. So I'm just going to test it again and see if it can tell me about anything on the website, and we'll see if that was as quick as that was and easy to do to get it to talk about your actual business. Hi, I was wondering if you could tell me more about what Whisper AI is. What do they do? No, that's great. Thank you very much. No, that's great. Thanks. Bye. Okay, so for a first pass, I've got to say that that was way more than what I was expecting. So the really cool thing about that is I literally just gave it my website when I came to the setup, and it's automatically created me a live agent that can talk about my website. Pretty cool. So there's other stuff you can do in there. I just want to have a look around a bit because I've not been in here before. So yeah, that's straight away connected to my agent. So connect agent to business. So in here, that's where you set up your call forwarding so that I could set my business number to push straight into that agent to the business number. Call history's down there. Website analysis. Refreshing website information available once per month. Well, that's cool. What else we got over here? Anything up top? Simplified, expanded. I'll look at that. Change default flow. What does that mean? You can look for different agents. There's the number that it's assigned to that agent already. There'll be your cost breakdown. Nice to see it handy there. Share this number with your customers. Call settings, email summary, email addresses for summaries. You can add 2 more emails if you want to send it to various places. And this is obviously just under this sub account, which is mine. So I'm assuming for every sub account you create, you've got the same amount of emails you can set up. That's where you can send SMS. So I would want that. I would want the call summary sent to my mobile, which is that one. And I would say text me. You can also have the summary sent to the the customer on the other end. And wow, look at this, booking link. Oh, you can drop your Calendly link or your booking link in here. Well, that's pretty cool. And not have to do normally I would be doing in Make or N8N a workflow that once the tool in the voice agent gets triggered, it will send an SMS text message to me, but it has to go through the tool and the automation to flick that back to me, and that goes via a Twilio setup. And same with the booking link SMS, I'd have to have it set up to go through that Twilio module in one of the automation tools that's got that booking link sitting in there. Whereas in here, I don't even have to go to those automation tools. I can just drop it straight into the booking link URL. That's pretty sweet. All right, that's that stuff. What do we got over here? Flow Studio, call flows. It's just information. You can create a new one. Oh, create from scratch, create from template. Lead gen template. All right, let's have a look at this. Call flow wizard will help you create a call flow. Selected call flow template will be used as a starting point. Waiting for the agent. First, I need the primary purpose. Do you need it to answer incoming calls to your business like a receptionist or make outbound calls to potential customers? Okay, we're going to go here. Inbound. Okay. Best to speak in the language that your agent's been prompted to. Better put the word handle in front of it. Handle incoming calls. What's my business called? I'll just go with something boring. AI kitty counter. I need to hide that kitty counter. Oops. You have to click in this box every time before you type. The main reason people call you. Okay, so I'm just going to say I need to collect their name, phone number, and message. Do you like a copy of each caller's details, name, phone, message, email to you after the call? Whoops. Again, you have to type in here first. Perfect. I'll set up email delivery to whisper.ai@zohomail.com.au. How should the AI handle the call after gathering the information? Transfer important calls to a specific number or take a message? Take a message. What option would you prefer, or do you want to mix or both? Just a couple more. Business hours. If it like cats, shall we? Oh, okay, that's good. All right, business name, Whisper AI, kitty counter, luxury cat spa and product retailer, 60 calls, common call reasons, inquiries about spa service, pricing, booking, appointments over the phone, call information, call a name, call a phone, call a message. Email for post-call details, that's mine. Call handling, take a message, no transfer, and email the captured info. Business hours 9 till 6. Saturday, Sunday 10 till 4. Tone, helpful, professional, friendly, and cat loving. Does everything look correct? Once you confirm, I'll generate the conversational prompt and create your agent and call flow. Well, it looks good to me. Okay, so they're fixing authentication issues at their end. So far, what I think happens now is it pulls up its draft prompt and the tooling it's going to attach to it for you. And then you have the opportunity to go in and tweak that prompt, like the first greeting and the prompt, I would assume. Other things I'm curious about, and I'll probably look at settings while it's, can I go into that while I'm waiting, or should I stay where I am? Yeah, maybe I'll just pause this so you're waiting on the video while I wait for it. Okay, kids. I went out of it because it still hadn't done it yet, and I just went into settings. Under settings, you've got your team members, your email preferences, billings, obviously all your account information. Got a call history here, what calls have gone through, which is good. So here you can see your call flows, your durations. It's got the recordings here as well, so that's good. As a person who's got a paying client at the moment who I'm monitoring calls for, that is very handy. Notice that call for 21 seconds cost me 41 cents. So you're looking at that, I think. Yeah, I was also curious to see, it seems they created a knowledge base for me. So I want to see if I can look at that. All right, so they've built that off website. And so you can obviously go in here and tweak that and update it to be more detailed or less detailed based on what you want. So that's pretty cool. They basically give you a skeleton and you can go in and update that. Quite sure what happened with their call flow. But I did just get an email about an onboarding call, so maybe I'll come back to this again once I do the onboarding call. But my thoughts so far, it does them super quick if it's going to do what it's meant to do, in that create an agent setup. If they figure out the authentication, the back end does it super quick, which is good. I don't know if they'll be bringing in voice flows from 11 Labs and places like that. It would be good if they do. Personally, I think a Maya voice, and there's another one I'm using, I can't remember the name of it, Shine, the one's on here, and you get a lot more options in 11 Labs. I mean, no one wants the same voice AI every single business that they call. But speed in which you can do it, and it's a shame that that one I just tried to build didn't go through the complete flow, because if it does what I think it's going to do, that's huge for people just building voice agents and have time to be mucking around with detailed prompts and going through all the settings. I'm assuming things like start speaking and stop speaking adjustments are built into the back end. It's something I'll have to ask them. And then just around the temperature and the speed, if you can adjust speed at which an agent speaks, and their clarity and similarity, those sort of settings. And then also the timeout idle message settings. I don't know if they're inbuilt and what their parameters for that are, so I'll definitely go back and ask that. And so there might be a 0.2 for this video. That's what I'm saying. So thank you for your patience. This is Kat from Whisper AI. I've been trialing the new Trillet.AI platform for voice AI agents and automations. It's definitely got potential, and I will come back with a point 2 when I actually see what it's up. I've done the onboarding call and work through why that second agent didn't run through its spiel. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope you found this interesting. Keep on building, guys. Bye.